What's going on, man? A little Tennessee Titans talk for y'all, man. Another game down the drain, another L on the boards for my Tennessee Titans. God damn it. To any team that I don't want to lose to, I've said this plenty of times. I live in Indiana. The Colts fans living in Indiana are ridiculous. They're very annoying. I got some homies that's like they ain't no super fans like that. Like they cool, they realistic. But the fans, like when you go to the game, when you hear these motherfuckers talking about they got a Super Bowl caliber team. Um, yeah, Jonathan Taylor is a dog. Richardson is okay, man. He can just throw a little. He need to start throwing a little bit more, a little bit more accurate. But outside of that, their defense is pretty tough. But outside of that, man, they don't. I don't believe they had the receivers. Like they're gonna have to be able to pass the ball. Richardson can't keep running into the dirt with Taylor, man. Like they did a great job against the Titans. Let me start there. They ran for 300 rushing yards on us, some shit that ain't never happened before to us. Embarrassing loss. The score is not what it seemed. It's 30-38, but we did not. We were never in that game. Actually, we scored the first 7 points, and then they scored 21 unanswered. Maybe 28 unanswered. And I think we kicked a field goal somewhere in there and finally start getting a couple points later on in the game when it was already out of reach, man. Like I said, man, I hate to keep going back to it, man, but the injury bug hit us hard this year. This is probably like the third year we done dealt with this. We made it to the I want to say we made it to the number one seed about 3 years ago when we beat I want to say we beat Baltimore and we end up playing Kansas City in the AFC Championship. I'm pretty if I remember correctly. Yeah, we beat the Ravens, then we played the Chiefs here. Ever since then, man, we just been hit with an injury bug. It's like every year we got receivers going down, the quarterback goes down, a lot of the defense go down. Man, we went and recruited two cornerbacks, solid cornerbacks, and one of them just came back last game. They already shut Snead down for the year. I've already said that a couple times. It's just a bad year, man. And we're in a position where I believe that our GM, our organization really believes in Will Levis, so we really stuck with him for at least another year or two. If that's the case, that means we gotta go get him another receiver. We definitely gotta get a right tackle. We need that bad. Like if that's what we got, let's get us a right tackle and draft us a receiver in the second round, and just hope to build from that because Traylon Burks hasn't showed anything. We lost DeAndre Hopkins. Ridley can only do so much, man. The motherfucker got him tripled or Levis and Rudolph overthrowing him, man. So it is what it is, man. Anyways, we lost 38-30. The Colts are still in the playoff hunt. They're 7-8. They need some losses from the Chargers and the Broncos. Next game we had was the 96 Rams versus the 4-11 Jets. The Rams won that one. Puka Nacua and Cup back, like I said on the last podcast. That gives Stafford a hell of a lot of chances to move that ball down the field, along with Kyron running the ball as well as he is. The Philadelphia Eagles 12-3 versus the Commanders 10-5. This was a game that started off kind of crazy because Jalen Hurts ended up getting hurt in the first quarter. Eagles was off to a hot start. Jalen Hurts ends up getting hurt. He has a concussion. He's out for the game. Kenny Pickens comes in. He was formerly from the Pittsburgh Steelers. He held it together for the Commanders pretty much the whole game. I know that he didn't come here and look as good as most people will say that Jalen Hurts does. No knock on him. I just feel like some people feel like Jalen Hurts is like a top 5 quarterback. I personally think he should be at least a top 10, but it's his style of play. Like when it comes to the big games, we know that he's going to have to be able to pass the ball down the field. You can't just stick to running because somebody's going to get hurt. That's just the nature of the beast. So speedy recovery for him, man. Hopefully he shake this concussion. I believe that the Eagles are in a situation because they just lost the Commanders. I believe that they're in a situation that should we rest Jalen Hurts for the playoffs or should we keep on pushing through and try to get this first round pick? I mean, not first round pick, this first number one seed so they can have a bye week and then it'd be fully recovered for the most part. they still got a chance to win. It's between them, Detroit, and Minnesota. Minnesota and Detroit got to play each other still. So technically, the Eagles need to win out. They got the Eagles. No, they got the Giants and the Cowboys left. Those are both easy games they should win. But yeah, they should sit Jalen Hurts out for a while. I don't know who their third string quarterback is because I know the what's it, Pickens got hurt that game, so they're in a tough situation. The Commanders needed that win. They're 10-5. They're still in the playoffs. They just need to finish strong and get in there. They just proved that they can beat Philly. They just they can possibly meet up again for a third time in the playoffs. So we'll see how that goes. The Browns get beat down by the Bengals. Joe Burrow, I want to say he broke the record again for the most 300 yards and 2 touchdowns games, and I want to say in history, in a row. I want to say something like that. So he's been on the road there at 7-8 now. So they're still in the playoff position. They just need the Colts, the Chargers, and the Broncos to lose some games. The Vikings pull off the win over the Seahawks, 27-24. The Patriots lose 21-24 to the Buffalo Bills. The Bulls pulled it off there at 12-3. Jaguars 3-12 versus the 3-12 Raiders. The Raiders pull off the win. The 49ers versus the Dolphins. The Dolphins pull off the win. They are now 7-8. 49ers are 6-9. They are now eliminated from playoff contention. Buccaneers lose to the Cowboys 26-24. Bucks are now 8-7. The Cowboys are 7-8. They are eliminated from playoff contention as well. And currently, right now, over on ESPN and ABC, we have the Packers 10-4 versus the 5-9 Saints. They're winning. The Packers are winning 27-0. Rattler's in. He looks rattled. He looks like as soon as he steps back, he want to throw the ball so bad, but he just panicked. He take off running. So it's just like the offense don't look good out there. The Packers, Jacobs been having a solid game. Love has had a solid game. He probably got at least 200 yards by now. I think Watson got hurt for the game. I had a little parlay in. I think I would have probably hit if Watson didn't get hurt, but speedy recovery to him. Not sure, too sure what his injury is. That's all I got for the NFL this week, man. This is the Christmas in a couple of days, y'all. As I said before, they will have 2 Christmas games. It will be the Ravens versus the Steelers, and then Ravens versus Steelers, and it's another game on. Let me see here. But it's 2 games for Christmas Day. They will be on They will be premiering on Netflix. So I think that's gonna be pretty dope, man. This damn streaming world is just completely taken over. But let me see. If I could give a quick prediction on that, we got the Chiefs versus the Steelers. The Chiefs are 14-1. The Steelers are 10-5. If I had to pick a team to win, I'm gonna go with the Steelers to win. I just don't want the Steelers to lose 3 in a row. And I'm just sick of the Chiefs, man. I don't want them to go on this little run for the 3-peat. I think it'd be dope to happen, but I want to see the Steelers win this game. I think it means more to them. The Ravens versus the Texans. Ravens are 10-5. Texans are 9-6. I want to see Derrick Henry run over the Texans. But on the other hand, if Texans win, they will put. I'm pretty sure they'll put the Colts out of the playoff contention. That's all I'm banking on now. Get the coach the fuck out of here. My team been out. I understand that, but get the coach the fuck out of here so I don't have to go to work every day hearing about how good the Colts are, their chances in the Super Bowl. I don't want these motherfuckers in the playoffs. So that's just me. I told y'all, around this time, the moment we go under 500, I'm turning to the biggest hater on this motherfucker. Biggest hater on the platform. I don't care, man. Label me. I don't care. I'm tired of my team losing. I'm tired of seeing other motherfuckers win. That's what it is, man. It is what it is. But no, man. The 2 Christmas games should be pretty solid, man. These teams just flip-flopped and played each other a couple of days ago. I don't know why they be having all these games all close around Christmas time, but all in all, it should be 2 solid games, man. That's all I got for the NFL for this week, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tap in for the 2 games on Christmas Day on Netflix at 12 Central. We got the Chiefs versus Steelers. 3:30 Central. We got the Ravens versus the Texans. Like, share, subscribe to the Meet You from the Midwest podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and